My name is Peter Boykin, and I was raped. Raped by social media, raped by Twitter, raped by Facebook, raped by GoFundMe. Big tech, social media does not want me to run for political office. But that's not even the most controversial activism I do. For you see, I dare to be a Trump supporter, not only the leader of Gays for Trump, a gay Trump supporter. In 2016, me and my husband of 23 years founded Gays for Trump. This is not my first rodeo. Although I never have been a Democrat, I quit believing in the lies of the left in 2008, and from then I always choose to go right. At a simpler time, a time when liberal opponents of free speech, what happened? Those were the first days of social media. Facebook was still in diapers, and MySpace was still a thing. Remember MySpace? Anyone remember Tom banning anybody? Then 2016 happened. Trump won with a landslide. Social media and viral culture prevailed, and that's when the left and the main media lost their shit. Suddenly a man who supported the gays, blacks, and minorities his whole life and loved all became the left's enemy number one. Much like this, because one day he put on a MAGA hat and became a white supremacist, a racist, a Nazi in the eyes of the left. So that's the beginning of 1984. The progressives have become regressive and aggressive. First they came for Milo, then they came for Alex Jones and InfoWars, and that was not enough. They burned through an army of MAGA, Roger Stone, Laura Loomer, Gavin McInnes, all the Proud Boys, Paul Joseph Watson, and many, many others, including me. I lost my verified account of 103,000, but I also lost the voice of over 2,500 verified and non-verified allies I spoke to daily. Their excuse, all declared agents of hate speech by the real hate group, SPLC. By the way, who the hell made them the authority? To be honest, this so-called hate speech is free speech. But hate speech, by my definition, is any speech that you hate to hear. It is opinion-based and thus based on your point of view. I cannot expect those on the left to think positive of the words that flow through the mouths of those on the right. It's pointless to even try. I, for one, am tired of being made non-existent by big corporations. This is why I stand here today to demand free speech. It is time to fight our freedom of speech. Fight for it. Don't let them fool you. Social media is no different than the Pony Express, US Express, the telephone. It's a public square. We have every right, just as the left does, to a free, protected speech. So today is our Independence Day. This is when you must decide, are you happy with watching voices disappear, or will you dare to speak out even if you have to lay down your digital lives? I'm willing to fight. Are you? Thank you.